Hello everyone, once again welcome back to Carl Fix, and today I'm going to talk about something a bit different again, not really a fix, but the Elite 2 Xbox controller versus the Series X controller and the reasons why I still use the Elite over the brand new pad. But first of all, I'll just go through a couple of things in regards to the build and what I think of the Xbox pads overall. For me, the standard pad is the best standard pad you can buy over any console. There's no competition between with this and the PlayStation's DualShock. Maybe the DualSense 5, I haven't played with that yet, and there's a lot of reports that it's great. But going on the past generation, people who think the DualShock 4 is better than an Xbox pad, I don't know where they're coming from. There must be massive PS fanboys. For me, having both consoles, the DualShock is like a toy. But getting onto the new pad and some of the new features on the X pad that's different to the normal older generation Xbox pad. Firstly, the D-pad is different. It's got more of a full circle, a lot more clickier. It's got the share button, so if you like sharing a lot of clips and whatnot, it makes it really quick. Like the Switch, I think is, you just click it and you can share straight away. It also comes with grips now on the back. It's not a rubber grip, it's like molded into the plastic, so you can feel it. It's a plastic grip, not a rubber one, so it will wear well. Is it the most comfortable thing to hold? For me, no. I prefer it either smooth or to be rubber. And the other change with this pad is that it's actually narrower at the top than the old pad. It's probably hard to show it on camera, but when you hold it in your hand really wraps around this pad and it feels really good to hold. Like this one does feel wider just from swapping backwards and forwards. You can feel the width difference in the pads. For me, they're both built extremely well. I've never broken an Xbox One pad, and I've had an Xbox One since day one of the release in 2013, was it? 11, 13. I've never broken an Xbox pad. Dropping them, whatever. Kids have had hold of them, never broken one. So second to none for build quality and lastability on these for me, and they're played with a lot. But let's get on to the Elite and the reason why this is still my favourite pad and the favourite pad I've ever used. First of all, the build quality is heavy. It's got a built-in battery that I barely ever charge, and this gets used every day for at least an hour or two, pretty much every day. I must charge it. I don't even know if I charge it once a week. The battery is insane. It comes with some major upsides, especially if you play first-person shooters like Call of Duty, Doom, I don't know, Overwatch, all of them, Battlefield, Rainbow Six. First of all, you can easily remove the sticks, and as you can see, the different lengths. So I have the long one on my aiming stick. It gives you a greater range of aim movement. You can buy control freaks for the normal pads to put on the sticks, but this just makes it that much easier. You can take the D-pad off for this cool looking kind of round hexagonal looking one, and you can put a normal X one back on there if you want. You can set up 3 different modes, so you can have all the buttons and sticks in 3 different settings for 3 different types of game. Personally, I only use one. And then if you flip it over, you've got the paddles on the back, so you can have up to 4 paddles on here. I only use 2, one for jump, one for melee. And then as you can see here, these are what control the trigger stops. So if you look on this side of the pad, this one's on the longest throw, so it's good for driving games and that. So you can modulate the throttle, and then you can just quickly flick the button as quick as that, And you can see the throw is so much shorter now. And that makes it amazing for first person shooters. You can click the trigger so much quicker. As my kid shouts in the background, if you could hear that. Paddles again, set up for jump and melee. Big win in Call of Duty and things like that these days, especially with how sweaty it is on Call of Duty these days. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's not a casual game anymore. You've got to play like you're playing in the COD League in every single lobby. But yeah, oh, the grips on this, you can tell these are rubber, so they're not that plasticky feeling, and these feel so much better in the hand. Build quality, I know some people say they've got problems with this stick drift. I personally have had none. The sticks are adjustable. You can go from light, medium or heavy on how much weight you need to actually move the stick. You can use a key to change it. Comes with other accessories, so different types of stick. As you see, here's a concave one, more like a PlayStation style stick if you prefer that. Personally, I don't. And some other length, just normal concave sticks. Or if they get worn out, you can swap them out. And obviously the two other paddles. It also comes with its own carry case. Xbox logo on the front. It's hard for me to show you because my camera's zoomed not on a high tripod, but as you see, all the accessories lay in there. It actually has a charger built into the case, so you can just lay it in the case, close it, and in the back the USB port goes, so you can just put your pad in the case, auto charges. But let's get on to the downside of the Elite pad. People talk about stick drift. I haven't had any. I think it's under warranty now in Microsoft. You can get them replaced, or it's extended at least from your purchase because there was a problem with it. And the price, £150, £160, $170, whereas one of these is £50, £60, maybe $60, $70, whatever that relates to. Is it worth getting this pad, the Elite 2? For me, if you're a big FPS gamer, then yes, for the rear paddles and the trigger stops. A bit like why anyone would buy a scuff pad. For me, I'd rather have this than a scuff. It's a proper Microsoft product. The build quality is great. I feel like I've had enough service off Microsoft, so if something went wrong with it, it would get replaced. Like I say, if you're loving FPSs and you're gonna take use of the paddles and the trigger stops, I would 100% get this. If you're a casual gamer who just wants a new pad for whatever reason and you play single player games or driving games a lot, I wouldn't get one of these. I'd stick to getting another normal pad. You're not going to get the benefits from this pad, in my opinion, playing casual games. You need to be playing shooters, in my opinion, to get the best of this pad. Me personally, I always use this pad. This has been used once to set my Xbox One X up, and that is it. So in conclusion, I love this pad. It's the best pad I've ever used. Should you get one, only if you play FPS games a lot and that's your staple. Now I've been waffling on for long enough now, nearly 9 minutes about these pads. So yeah, if you like the video, do all those YouTube things. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.